Elsewhere in the region, Mexico is also feeling the financial pinch from the global slump in oil prices. Already, the government is struggling to pay contractors. And as CCTV's Martin Markovits reports, falling crude prices may bankrupt the country's biggest construction firm.
Carlos Sosa's computer company has been doing business with the Mexican government for more than 35 years. 80% of his revenue comes from government purchases and maintenance of his computers. But this year, things have gotten really bad.
Porque finalmente, antes yo tenía 10 o 12 contratos.
Before, I had 10 to 20 contracts, but this year I only had 5. And next year, with the dollar probably rising to 20 pesos, it's going to be even less. I'm really worried about this because I'm going to have to let go the majority of my employees. I can't keep paying people if they're not going to work. It's impossible.
Carlos's company hasn't seen the worst of it. In the past year, government contractors have been complaining that they're not getting paid at all for their services. Empresas ICA, the country's biggest construction company, is nearly bankrupt. Things have gotten so bad that the head of Mexico's Chamber of Commerce publicly rebuked President Enrique Peña Nieto's government, saying that late payments were putting Mexican companies at risk of failing. But it seems Mexico is a victim of the world economy. Global oil prices have declined by more than half. This has battered the country's finances and has forced President Peña Nieto to make cuts. Economist Jose Luis de la Cruz believes Mexico is too dependent on oil reserves to keep the government afloat.
Históricamente, la economía mexicana ha dependido del petróleo.
Historically, the Mexican economy has always depended on petroleum. Since the 1980s, exports in Mexico have started to shift more to the manufacturing base, but when it comes to the budget, 40% of what the government spends depends on oil. Independence from oil revenue has never really been accomplished, especially in the public sector.
Mexico's dependency on oil revenue is not the only problem. Mexico's peso has been devalued against the dollar by 16% in the last year, making it more likely the government will have less money in its treasury to pay off contractors in the near future. Martin Markovits, CCTV, Mexico City.